Your greatest addiction is going to be the gateway to your biggest blessing ever. Your greatest addiction is going to be your greatest level up when you conquer it. And everyone has opinions on drinking and smoking, that you can play both sides, that you can still be productive and still drink and smoke. Yes, that's true, but as a purpose-driven man and a man that want to become successful, that want to take care of his family, that want to be in best shape of his life, that only hinders you. And when you are creating the best version of yourself, you have to be at the highest version of yourself. So you have to vibrate high. So you have to take action, and success is what not to do. So success is attractive. So you can't seek pleasure. You can't chase women. You can't do these things that's not for you. And your greatest level up is going to come from leaving something behind. And when I left the alcohol behind, my life changed. I had so much energy. I was so productive. I was so purpose driven because I had nothing holding me back. Now, this is different from everybody else, but it's a big circle. It all leads to vices. The vices can be lusting, vices could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be something that's pleasure seeking that you don't get a benefit from, only an instant gratification that's not going to help you in the future. And so many people think they can play both sides. Oh, I want to work. I can still roll up and roll up that blunt before I go to bed. No, you can't, because it's going to hinder you for the next day. And people just think that, oh, I can still smoke, I can still drink, I'm still locked in. Yes, that may be true, but there are people that is around you that is going to take after your habits. And as men, we are leaders and providers and protectors. And stop worrying about ourselves. We got to worry about our people. So to become the best version of ourselves, we have to drop the drugs and alcohol. And when you give up these pleasurable desires, the Most High God, He gives you a big blessing. When you give up things like these worldly things, when you seek Him, seek His kingdom first, He's going to give you your purpose. And there's so many people that's lost, and they're so comfortable in the jobs that they work. They're so comfortable in their routine. Yes, it's cool to live a normal lifestyle, but 99% of the people hate their lives. They hate their jobs. And I'm not telling nobody to be an entrepreneur. I'm not telling you to be an online coach. I'm not telling you to be a YouTuber. I'm telling you to create the best version of yourself. By creating the best version of yourself, it's dropping these things so you can have the clarity to figure out what is your purpose on this life. Because once you give up something, you get something in return. Sobriety is giving up one thing for everything. And this is why my posts on Instagram went viral. You know, being drunk all the time is feminine. That is because how can you lead and provide and protect if you're under the influence? People didn't get, they went in on the actual scenery, like, oh, I could be outside and drunk. No. You cannot lead and provide and protect under the influence. So if you're going out and you're seeking pleasure, you already at a deficit right there, because you're not creating the best version of yourself. And 99% of the people is not where they want to be. So if you're not where you want to be, you shouldn't be going out getting drunk on the side of the road, getting blacked out. Now, so many people, so many politics will say, oh, well, you can still have fun, you can still drink, you can still do this and that. No, you can't. If you want to be where you want to be, you can't do that. Doing what you want is not going to get you there. And so many people don't realize this. This is why we have winners and losers. This is why we have the 1% people. The 1% people is going to get it done. The 1% people are willing to make sacrifices to get them to the next level. And those who the people I was speaking to, I wasn't speaking to the losers. That's my audience is speaking to the people that want to change, that realize that drinking and smoking is hindering them. Yes, it's cool and all. Yes, I used to do that. I used to drink. I used to go out and seek pleasure. I used to lust over women. But that got me nowhere. My life changed when I started to heal myself and show my scars, telling my story. And God gave me a business to where I can help people get off drugs and alcohol, teach others to do the same. And that's what God wants us to do. Heal ourselves and teach others to do the same. That's leaving an impact on the world. And then so many people are coming at creators for telling people to get off drugs and alcohol. Stop breaking to your flesh and seek God. Give up those pleasurable desires. I'm not telling you to be a saint. I'm not telling you to be a country. I'm telling you to be whatever you want to be, but be that at the best version of yourself. And so many people don't understand that when you give up these things, your life will come to you. Everything will literally come to you. The confidence, the clarity. You know, when you're working out, when you're working out, especially when you're drinking and smoking, that hinders your fitness journey. Your body can't function right when you off drugs and alcohol. So many people, oh, I still get gains. That's okay for you. I'm talking to the people that can't do what you do. I'm talking to the people that actually need the help, that can't really drink and smoke. And you guys are saying, no. I'm talking about the people around you, because as men, we leave an impact on people around us. We're providers, we're leaders, and we're protectors. So our habits follow our people. So if you want to create the best version of yourself, you have to give up these things. And once you give up these things, life will come to you. And I really love what my life is going, because I'm actually living it. I'm actually going through it, helping my clients with it. And it's just like, I would have never thought that I would be in this position where I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. Well, I work for the Most High God, but I don't work for nobody. I took a leap of faith and I moved across the coast. I live in Tampa, Florida. You know, my life changed in this past few months, even though I'm not where I want to be, but I can see me progressing in my physique, you know, in my content, the way I speak. I'm getting better every single day. It's like I'm walking that true path that God has for me. But I would have never got on this path if I didn't drop these things. So you have to give up these things to get to your real purpose. And I know there's some creators that's successful, you know, that's alcoholics, that use drugs, but you're not them. Their story is different. What I'm telling you is, sometimes you probably can't do what they do. They have a different story. Who knows what are they doing to get to that? You don't know what those people are getting to do there. And I'm not comparing nobody's story. I'm not comparing nobody's success. What I'm saying is, when you drop these things, everything will come to you, because that's what helped me. That's what helped my clients. And this is what changed my life. I made life-changing money from just creating the best version of myself every single day throughout my process, helping my people, attracting my like-minded people that's on drugs and alcohol, that I help them get off drugs and alcohol. And they start to get clarity. You start to get confident. Your life literally comes back into your control. You're not controlled by lust. You're not controlled by these pleasurable desires that's plaguing everyone. And you see right now, our generation right now is all controlled by vices. And they don't even know it. They hate their lives. You can't even walk nowhere without smelling fucking berry, fucking fruit, banana from a fucking vape. Everybody holding on to those vape like they're lifelines. Everybody gotta go roll up every 5 seconds. Everybody gotta go to the club and pop bottles. Like, what? But you see somebody wake up every day at 4 a.m., go to the gym, eat cleaner. You guys think that's weird. That's crazy. Like, these times have changed. I'm telling you, the man that shows up every single day to become better will become successful. It's literally nobody in your way. Like, nobody has the sense of urgency to become better. And that's fine. More win for us. We need, like I said before, we need losers to measure what a winner is. So are you going to be a loser, or are you going to be a winner? Winners get shit done. Winners make sacrifices for them and their people. And so many people are seeking pleasure. Oh, just enjoy your 20s. Okay. Enjoy your 20s. And while the economy keeps going up and up, while you enjoy your 20s, when you in your 30s, you're going to have to work 10 times as harder than somebody that was in their 20s, because you wanted to fuck off in your 20s. I'm telling you, everything's getting expensive. Everything's getting expensive, and the job market is dying. And AI is taking over. I'm telling you, building a personal brand is going to be the route. Everything else is taken. Literally, everything else is taken. You built the best version of yourself. And on that other side of you building your best version of yourself, you get into a skill that you're good at and do it like your life depends on it. Because that's what God wants us to do, to serve His kingdom. Seek Him first, and everything will be added unto you. And I'm not saying I'm a preacher, but I'm telling you how I got helped. I got helped by dropping the drugs and the alcohol and literally my whole life changed. My whole life changed. I was that stubborn person. Oh, you can still drink. You can still do all these things. Yeah, but it's like my growth was at a plateau. Like I couldn't go nowhere because I was playing both sides. And you can't serve two masters. You have to pick a side. So either you're gonna drop the drugs or you're gonna create the best version of yourself. You cannot do both. And so many people are trying to do both, and this is why they don't understand why they are not where they want to be. And they think the things that they're doing now is not where they want to be. And that's what it is, because success is subtractive. And once you put all your energy into your personal development, because I don't drink, I don't smoke. You already know that already. But people want to ask me, how do you get so consistent? How do you show up every day at 4 a.m.? How do you so dialed in? Because I have nothing holding me back. All my energy goes to my work. So I have clarity, I have vision, I have confidence into myself because this is me. I had to force myself to wake up every single day when I didn't want to and look myself in the mirror and know that I need to make changes. My life needed to change through my daily actions. As I took my daily actions, as I dropped my pride and my ego, and I looked myself in the mirror, I said, hey, we gotta change. And I did these changes. That's when every single thing comes to you. But most people don't want to look in the mirror. They don't want to change because it hurts. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna tell you this journey is all fun and dandy. It's all sweet tarts. No, it's not. It's painful because you're gonna lose people in the process. You're gonna lose things. Hell, you're probably gonna lose your brain, whatever. But you need that to get to the next level. You need to kill that old version of yourself so you can get that new version of yourself. You can't pour new wine into old bottles. And I'm so glad that I got the urgency and the awareness and the grit and the grind, the ambition, the discipline to go after everything that I want. Because my life is about to change, and I'm so ready for it. Like, I've been showing up every single day consistently, like a maniac, intense, helping my people, getting new clients, just taking risks, man. Like going across the whole coast of where I was living at in my hometown to live in a city park, being around so many successful people, being around so many creators. It's just like my life changed just like that. Once I started to create the best version of myself, I started taking risks. Because I knew it was possible. Because that vision that God was giving me, those downloads, for me being faithful and obedient. Hey, this is what will be if you keep going. Just keep going. I will give you everything, all your desires, everything. I just need you to do this for me. Okay, bet. I'm going to show up. Because it feels good for me to show up. If I don't show up, I can't sleep. If I don't make my posts, if I don't help my people, if I don't, work out in the gym, I feel like crap. Like, this is my drug. This is my addiction.